What it do, y'all? It's your girl, Sugar Mama, but as we know, things ain't always gonna be sweet, y'all. I'm so glad you clicked on my channel today. And as always, there's no place that I would rather be than to be here with y'all, spreading love, light, and knowledge. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Let's see. Let's get into cleansing the energy really quick, guys. Y'all already know I gotta get everything going and see how your girl looking. I see those stars going. Okay, what it do, y'all? Okay. Let me get a little prayer in. Guys, I did not pray before I started this camera. Great Spirit God, please. Hold on, I drew a blank. Great Spirit God, please head me in these readings. Spirits and energies of the light only. Please give me clear messages that you want people to know at this time. Gods and goddesses of the light, please join me in these readings. Archangel Michael, my beloved ancestors of the highest, brightest white light, please protect me as I channel these messages. Please protect my sugar bears as they receive these messages. And this circle of protection has been closed. And so it is. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much, good great spirit, for my beautiful gifts and my ability to be here today on YouTube once again. All right, to get it in with my folks. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so let's get it in. Welcome on in, Feminine Whispers. How you doing? Oh no, my energy is kind of fluctuating. Okay, you know, I let myself feel. I get it out, and it is what it is. Like, I had to ask myself, am I getting ready to? I wanted to go look at my you know, my lady girl calendar to see if it was my time of the month. Like, is it about to come in or something? Because you are acting like you've lost a little control, sister girl. Like, what's going on? But whatever it was, I felt it, and I let it do what it needed to do. And I didn't fight it, I didn't resist it, and it just dissipated. It went away. And I guess that's just what it's about, and that's something that we have to learn how to do, y'all. Okay, Spirit, go ahead and give me the messages, please, and thank you. The rescuer, okay? And so this is in the Princess of Priorities. I'm taking 2 of these, okay? But I'm not gonna read them yet. I wonder why, like, spirits like start with your healer's message. Start with the healer's message. Okay, so right, this reading has something to do with let's get into it. Spirit, what are the messages, please, and thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all these healers messages to see what this is. I feel what it's about. Okay, let me just say what I feel like it's about, knowing that, you know, I am a seer, and I do foresee what this reading is going to be about. This reading is going to be about, you know, a sugar bear, and of course, hit that subscribe button, become an official sugar bear so that I can tap into your energy. But this has something to do with empaths, like being the rescuer, wanting to always go and rescue everyone else and save everyone else. And it's affected you in ways and that you don't even know, because this is something that has gone through your bloodline. This is something that is in your blood. Man, let me tell you, I have... You know what? I haven't even read the meaning of these cards. I can't tell you the meaning of these cards because they don't come out frequently. Okay, but let me tell you how this reading is about to be so dope. Did y'all see the new Predator movie? Man, at the beginning of the movie, it's a tearjerker. And it's a really good Predator. And the way that they're lifestyle is, like, the Predator I'm not gonna give y'all no spoilers or ruin it for y'all, but the predator, the way that their lifestyle is like, it's about like who's the strongest, who's the strongest for the bloodline, and whoever's not the strongest, you know, that they'll take you out. Like it's over with. And that's that happens in real life. Like that happens in some villages still to this day. Like they don't let weaklings be in their village. They'll make them leave, or they'll unalive them, you know. So like this predator wanted to prove, hey, I'm not a weakling, I'm not weak, you know, I deserve respect, I deserve to be in a family too. And he had to change his everything whatever he learned, everything he knew, he had to change and rearrange himself, totally change and totally rearrange himself, in order to get to the ultimate goal, get to his end goal. Hey, I deserve respect. Just because I'm not the way that of our way, that don't mean you need to banish me. I deserve respect. Okay, but he had to erase everything that he knew, the ways of his people. He had to go against all of that. Okay, in order to get to his end goal, to show, hey, I am supposed to be respected. It's such a good movie. So I'm getting that. Okay, and having to prioritize yourself, what you learn, your own beliefs. Okay, see through your having to prioritize, see through your higher self, prioritize your higher self. Okay, and bust some moves in order to get through this and get to this in what you want, right? Okay. So let's get into the tarot, and we will read the healer's messages at the end of the reading. Okay. But that's just all channeling right there. That's just straight channeling right there. Okay. Welcome on in. I haven't looked at the comments. Okay. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Haywood. I really appreciate you. Yes, God bless you as well, Kenzie. All right. Manifesto. You are so just, oh my God. Ministry, can you stay? Oh my gosh, can you stay? Like, just stay. Just stick around. That's all I ask you to do. I'll go to church. If I will go to church, then you can kick it with me for a while. And I know you can, because my mom used to have these girls, what are they called when they go knock with Jehovah Witness girls? They were supposed to be knocking on doors and spreading the name of Jehovah and all this stuff. But they would, instead of doing that, they would come to my mom's house and chill with her while she drink. And she would tell them, I've been in here drinking. They're like, oh, it's okay. It's like, yeah. It literally like three little pretty girls. And they would sit up there and chill and watch sitcoms with my mama while she chilling and drinking. So I know that you could chill with me. We come from two different backgrounds. We're totally different. But you can chill with me and be human. Okay? So let's tap into it, y'all. Spirit, what are the messages for my sugar bears, please? And thank you. Okay? There's a risk that has to be taken. Full energy. This is requiring you to go to the beginning. What is it? Look, zero. This is requiring you to go to ground zero. The beginning. Okay. This is like almost coming out of the womb energy. Okay. So up until this point, Spirit is saying you're gonna have to go all those years back, however old you are, go into that womb energy and cleanse and clear yourself, because this is going to require you to take risks that you would never take. Okay, do things that you would never do. Okay? Because of what you've learned and what you've been taught. You won't bust these moves because of what you've learned and been taught. Spirit said you're gonna have to go back to the womb, the beginning, okay? And unlearn these things, okay? Unprogram yourself, okay? I do have the judgment card coming out, crossing, because there's going to be a postpone on these beautiful blessings if you do not. If you feel like your blessings are being postponed, like you're praying to God, you're like, God, like, I don't understand. Like, I've been on this journey for so long and things are not moving forward for me. What is this? Like, the blockage is you having to do things that you have never done before. You having to be willing to take a risk, to just give yourself away to faith, give yourself away to your beliefs, knowing that the protection that you need is in your hands, knowing that you are equipped with everything that you need in order to take this fall. She's holding a wand. Never noticed she was holding a wand. Always noticed that crystal. This is my first time noticing this wand. I've had this is my first deck ever. Not this deck, but the Light Seers deck is my first deck ever. I've been doing this for years. This is the first time I've focused in on this wand in her hand. She is fully equipped with knowledge, passion, practical magic, alchemy, in order to take this fall. There is no, she doesn't need God's net, because this is not a fall where God has to hold you up. You are actually going to grow wings, and baby, because you're chosen. You're going to grow wings and soar because you are chosen. Okay? Spirit universe loves you dearly. Dearly. Okay? Spirit, what are the messages, please, and thank you. Oh my God. Let's stick to the what's going on, what I'm doing. Okay, chat. Like, do we really have to do that, Taz? Okay. Look, feminine whispers. I'm trying to tell you. Okay. See, y'all gotta be cool, because my A1 day ones, they got my back. They got my back in the chat, just to let y'all know. My A1 day ones got my back in the chat, so y'all have to be cool. Okay. So Spirit is the hermit energy. So within this transformation, for those of y'all who's like, you're past this point, you done took this leap of faith, or you've been forced to take this leap of faith, or whatever it is, okay, for you to come out of this empathic energy where you're the savior, you're everybody's savior. You've given to everyone and, tried to take care of everyone, but your hopes, dreams, and making your dreams come into fruition, your dreams a reality. Okay, if you're past that part and you are prioritizing your new self, and you're really learning how to do this, learning how to be in these higher vibrations, okay, Spirit is saying it's going to require hermit energy. So baby, if you're currently single, it's because you're supposed to be. If your current situation is not working out in your favor, not serving you, holding you back, it's not adding to you and giving you a push and beautiful energy and just full of happiness to handle your business and do what it's supposed to do, then it's doing that for a reason. It's because you're supposed to walk away. You're supposed to be in this hermit energy, boo. Okay? To yourself. You're in a situation where God is Spirit is elevating you. Spirit is, you are ascending into the frequencies that you wish to be in, so that you can get healthy love, so that you won't be financially unstable, so that you won't be emotionally and mentally unstable, and just all that stuff that happens in those lower vibrations. Okay, Spirit is saying, I have to separate you from that, so I need you to be alone and focusing on me and the important things, like children if you have them, or fur babies if you have them, plant babies if you have them. Your goal could be your baby. Okay, it's all about you in this season. It's all about you in this season. Okay, this Knight of Wands, this Knight of Wands is, they are not thinking about anyone or anything besides creating an awesome time for themselves. They're not going, this Knight of Wands is not going to sit where it's not a good time for them, where it's not a vibe for, look at this. This is the energies of the Knight of Wands. Like, if she not smiling, if she not free, if her hair ain't blowing in the wind, okay, even if everything around her not in this energy, this awesome, beautiful, happy energy, even the horse is dancing, even the horse, like that, even the horse is dancing to her beat, though. If these folks not dancing to your tune, I don't care if it's I don't care who it is. You have to let them go. You have to separate. You have to go into hermit mode. You have to get away and be to yourself, okay? Until you are in a place where those things don't affect you, and you know that people have to move to the tune of your drums, because that's just the way it is. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just scary to think about, when the world tells you that, oh, the world doesn't revolve around you? Well, who is the world supposed to revolve around if it's not supposed to? Can somebody tell me in the chat, please? Y'all tell me. I'll wait. If the world, who is the world supposed to revolve around? Period. I mean, isn't it a brain F? It's a brain F when you start thinking about it, right? It's really a brain F when you go back to the womb and you realize that, like, almost everything you've been taught is to hold me back and stop me from living the life that I'm supposed to be living. Of course the world revolves around me. It's my world. It's my world. I can do this, I could do that, I could do whatever I want to do, as long as I'm not harming anyone or anything. I could do whatever I want to do. But they teach you, oh no, you can't. Spirit, give me more. I'm still waiting. Who is the world supposed to revolve around if it's not you? Because if the world doesn't revolve around me and I don't create my own world, like, what does that make me? If I'm not the creator of my own world and universe, what does that make me? What does that make my offspring that I'm bringing into the world? Machines, maybe? Farming? Energy farming? I just heard energy farming. Lord, that's why don't get scared now. Girl, you want to tap, they like, you want to tap in, don't get scared now. Because like when you get on that level, you know, and I'm protected and I don't have no reason to feel like I need protection in any way. I'm just doing my damn job, okay? Do not come for me. But energy farming, like we're just animals if we don't come here and we love animals, right? So it's not like that, but like we like farm them to like get milk and I know these days a lot of people don't even drink milk. I'm not getting in all that. And some of those dairy cows are very happy and they're in a clean environment, by the way. But that's just what we are. We're like a dairy cow for energy. If we're not living our world and letting our world, if we're not going into ourselves, if we're not doing the job to really doing our meditation work, doing our cleansing work, creating this globe of high vibrational energy around us, then we'll be what is it called? It starts with an S. Anyways, we'll mess around and find out, you know, with these wands, these attacks will be within reach, okay? But these attacks are not in reach when we're doing our spiritual work, okay? Spirit, what are the messages, please? It's like, okay, as long as you're doing your spiritual work, like you create your own globe of protection and beliefs, okay? I'm getting the world, the Three of Swords followed by the world. I'm tapping into some really strong energy here, okay? It's all meant to look. Does this not look like if an energy farm looked like an energy farm? If we could see with the naked eye what an energy farm would look like, is this not what an energy farm would look like? So followed by the world card. If you do not tap into yourself, your purpose, what it is you want to do, put yourself first, unlearn these things, the world will control you and destroy you and keep you in a place where like you're just mad. Look at her, she's just like mad. Spirit is like, no, you have a choice. You have a choice to come to the world and control it and let it go the way that you intend and wish for it to go. You have that choice. It's your choice. You have a choice to protect your beautiful energy and yourself from this world, okay? By being about you. Learning how to be, stop being selfless. Learning how to stop being the rescuer. Okay? Yeah. Otherwise, it's just, this is your world, okay? And with this judgment card coming out crossing, there's the blockage, the judgment is God coming in. God's like, you know, there's no access when you're letting the world, you know, have you. The rule is I cannot reach you when you're letting the world steal your soul, okay? Wow. Kentrail. But you have to really think about it, because that's what we're literally like. This is literally what this reading is about, which is a beautiful thing. So if you're genuinely listening to the reading, Like, logic is only logic. So yes, that's exactly what we've been taught in the world. But is this okay? But is this really true? And the crazy thing is, this is literally what I'm talking about right now. Going to yourself from the womb and what you've been taught in this world. So I have native Choctaw blood in me, right? My papa was the what is it called? The head of it for years. The nation, the head of the nation for years. His name is on buildings and hospitals in Oklahoma right now. Okay. Our people believe that we believe in great good spirit, and we also believe in great bad spirit. Okay, and we believe in we believe in the spirit realm, and the spirit realm is who helps us while we're on the physical realm. So this is a belief that dates back before people were told that it was, insanity, or before people were told that it was evil. This dates back before, the rise of America, even, so in Christianity. So the world teaches us, oh, well, this is evil, or these people are insane. But in reality, is that even real? So this is the importance of going back to the womb and unlearning what you're being taught, because again, it's for the purpose of energy farming. You decided to come to this beautiful, wonderful planet in order to elevate and upgrade yourself in spirit. Okay? But on this planet, there are entities who wish to feed off of your energy and make you insane. And look, her eyes are closed. She's blind to whatever she's, girl, just in a very horrible state. And that's where they have the freedom to latch onto you and run amok. But it's up to you to step into that energy and get ready to fight, and fight in spirit as well. Okay. So I have the king of swords again. This king of swords is coming out as like he's calm, but he's prepared. He wants you to know his hand isn't even, like, he's chilling. He doesn't feel like has an attack against him. Okay? He wants you to know that he's prepared, because look, he wants you to know that he's prepared in spirit. Though I have a dragonfly, I have a sword that's standing up behind him, and he's chilling. Look at his sword, his actual sword. His hand is not wrapped around it. He's in a relaxed posture. His shoulders are down, like he's chilling. But that spiritual sword is up. Spirit wants you to know, and then with this owl on this king of swords, spirit is saying, and bats, like, and I'm seeing feathers. Spirit is saying you are fully protected spiritually. You have no reason to be in fight or flight mode. You have no reason to be depressed or anxious, or like I'm getting sex addiction, y'all. So I hope I can say that. Ugh. Yeah, so Spirit is saying you don't have to fight. You're like, it's like relax, smell the flowers, like look around you, like take a seat, look around your scenery, okay? Like you've come out of the fight. Look. You've come out of the fight unscathed, untouched. You don't look like what you've been through. Okay? You're prepared. You're prepared for whatever comes for. Look, Buddy got his shoestring. Anybody know when it's time for battle, baby? You gonna tie up this shoestring. Look, Buddy got them shoestrings tied, but he ain't slipping. He ain't falling. His ankle ain't twisting like none of that. Like, this king is prepared for. Spirit is saying whatever comes against you, you are prepared for. You don't have to be in this fight or flight mode. The fight is over. You're done with that. You came out beautifully unscathed. You came out smarter, wiser, better. Anything that's happened up until this point, if it comes again, you are not only spiritually protected, but you are well equipped and well prepared. So do what it is that you got to do. Two of Pentacles, you're going to do it well. Whatever it is, you're going to do it well. Oh, let me tell you. Yeah, so trolls, if y'all plan on coming in here and playing games, I'm gonna win you over. Just so you know. My trolls become my best friends, so you're welcome here because you're just gonna be my friend. That's a little, yeah, I like that. So anyways, Spirit is encouraging you to go on this journey. Ace of Wands. Your wants, your desires. Spirit it doesn't matter how that your age, your ailments, nothing matters. You are ready for this journey. Okay? And with God, like you're with compliance, you are going headed straight to the top. Like, okay, you are going to what's been promised to you. I just heard living my life like it's golden. You hear me? You're going to what's been promised to you. Should you comply? Hierophant energy. And like, you would think, oh, so I just go and do exactly what I want to do and what I want to do and just love myself and prioritize myself and be about me. You would think that that's so easy, but it is not, because we are taught not to do it. Like, think about it. Like Cardi B, she didn't had how many children? And think about like Beyonce, she didn't start having her children until what, after her 30s? Because that's how we were taught in that generation. If you have a baby, like Lil' Kim was what, 40 or 50? How old was Lil' Kim? I'm sorry. 40 when she had her baby, her first baby. Halle Berry, because you're taught, oh, if you want a career, if you want to be successful, you cannot have children. You have to focus on this and you have to, but in reality, remember Beyonce was sitting there toe up because she wanted babies. Like, I want babies. Like, I want a career, but I want babies, I want a family. I want a husband. So it's not easy for everyone to do what it is that they want to do, again, because of how we've been conditioned. But when you break it down like that, it sounds simple. Go do what you want to do. Go build yourself. Because the way that because depending on the system, especially us millennials, we see, because we were here in a time where things were normal and things were affordable and life was, beautiful and life was safe and we could walk ourselves to the park and we could jump on public transportation and be at the damn dollar movies all day long and then come home and we're home safe with our moms. We're all of 10, 11, 12 years old. We were born in a time to see when parents could afford, to be parents and versus how things are now. So we see where it's headed. You can't even afford to live as a single person anymore. You have to have roommates in order to even afford life anymore. Okay? So we see how things are changing. So if you want to depend on that system, and I understand that not everybody is in America, because a lot of y'all are not. Thank you so much, okay, for watching and viewing. But let me know how it is in your country. Like, is your country kind of like, what's going on in your country? Because this is what's going on in America. Like, if you want to trust that system, that's on you. But I told my little boy, hey, I don't mind you getting a 65 or a 70 in your class, on your test, depending on what it is you want to do. Because maybe this French class that's so hard for you, poor child, this French class that's so difficult for you, you're not going to need it if you build your own thing, have your own business. Like, what would you. So it's okay with me if you're underachieving over there. But if you want to be this star athlete, then baby, you can't bring nothing in this house but anything between a 90 and 100. I say everything you do has to be between 90 and 100%. I said, I don't care if you making your bed. When it comes to you doing them dishes, doing them chores, when it comes to you, I have to see not between 90 and 100%, because that's how the damn NBA and the NFL players, that people who make an actual living in that's how disciplined they are. That's how about themselves that they give everything between 90 and 100%. There is no underachieving. So I set those type of standards for him and that reality for him. Okay. But the fact of the matter is, do you really want to trust in this system? Or in the system now, if y'all system work in those other countries now, because y'all already know how I work when it comes to channeling for your people. Your people don't play them games. Don't be putting that, F and F stuff. Y'all know what F and F mean. Don't be putting that inside of my Indian women. Don't be putting that inside of my African women. Like, don't be putting that inside of all my viewers where, y'all people don't play. Like, don't be putting that into my people. And I have to respect that. Okay. I'm talking to this American women and men in this broken system. Okay. I'm not talking to y'all. Tell me how y'all system is, and then maybe I can, tune into y'all's people and we could come up with some type of agreement and having that conversation. But y'all already know I don't overstep them boundaries, because y'all men, they're literally right here. They're right here. They sit on thrones and they don't play no damn games. And I'm going to respect them, and I'm not going to play no games with them. And they said don't play around with them. So I'm talking to American women in a broken system, and American men in a broken system. Okay. Ten of Swords energy. Ten of Swords. I cannot make this up. Followed by the Page of Swords. This system is cutthroat. It's time to unlearn it. That's why you've become the rescuer, because the system that we're living in is completely broken. And this is why Spirit wants us to prioritize starting from the beginning, starting completely from the beginning, and actually learning, okay, these light bulbs, you know, in this book that she's reading, you know, just effortlessly, just learning what's real, learning what's true, learning what suits you in your life, okay? Not what you've been told. You go out and discover, okay, from the beginning, and you go learn, okay? Spirit, give me more for my sugar bears, please, and thank you. Thank you so much. I don't trust the system. I'm from South Africa. I don't trust the system. I am really outside the loop. I'm not coming to these standards, and I'm not involving my son. Wow. I totally respect that, and I really wouldn't know how the system is there, because, wow. We need to talk more about that. We really do, because I would love to know what it is. Okay. Yeah. Page, like these pages, the page of swords followed by the page of pentacles. You're going to have to learn how to ground yourself. You're going to have to learn who you are and where you're meant to be, where you're meant to place your seeds at. Okay. Where your soil is meant to be, okay? Where is my land at? Where am I meant to be? You know, my stable grounds. You have to go educate yourself and really go discover where your stable grounds is. And I remember being there. He ended up coming out. This King of Wands ended up coming out. We're going to tap into this King of Wands with the different deck, because there's something important. So I've been there. I've been in a place where I know that this is not real. All my life, I just been outside of the loop. I remember being tiny and looking up at grown people like why are they, I remember, no lie, I remember being 3 years old, 4 years old, running through my mom's get-togethers, running between people, making sure I'm not getting burned by no cigarettes, having a ball because we were invisible while they having their little get-togethers and they drinking and they got their cards and their dominoes and the music playing, and I remember looking up at them like why are they kids and I'm the grown-up and but I'm small and I'm a kid? Why are they the kids? Why am I more aware than them? My little tiny 3-year-old mind would say that, and then I would just run off and go do go do some stuff. I remember we had a cat named Mackie. This is 3 years old. I remember we had a cat named Mackie, and he was an orange cat, and he used to grab my feet, and I remember not being able to walk in the house because where's Mackie? He's gonna grab my feet, and I can't even get out and go to the bathroom. And I just remember from the beginning, you know. Wow. Spirit, give me more on this King of Wands, please, and thank you. I hope none of y'all get to the reading. Spirit, give me more on these King of Wands, please, and thank you. Wow. Your first love used to call you Mackie. Listen. It's the Fool card again. It's the Fool card again, and this one he's dead. Let me tell ya. For those of y'all who's dancing into your new beginning, look at it. He's dancing into his new beginning, not realizing that he's about to fall off of a cliff. In his hands, he still has the wand. He still has the wand. I still see the feather. He has a flower. Okay, it's like he's dancing into falling off the cliff. But it's like, look who he becomes. Like, look who they become. Like, he goes from the beginning to this little weenie dog to actually the King of Wands, the strongest king in the deck. Okay? The ability to tame a lion. Strength. For those of y'all who's dancing into your new beginning, the life that you are choosing to live, the past that you're leaving, okay? Taking what you have and just going. Some of y'all have nothing. Like, bruh don't even have no shoes on his feet. But he's dancing into that new beginning. Spirit said, do you know who you're about to become? Let me tell you, Dallas. Yes. I love it. Yes. You said you, Feminine Whisper said, I'm the one who will do that. Okay. Followed by the Page of Pentacles. So you're landing where you're meant to be. Spirit is saying that you're landing exactly where you're meant to be. You'll meet who you need to meet along the way. Two of Cups. You're meeting who you need to meet along the way. And you're moving through your new lifestyle. Two of Pentacles. Beautifully. The people in these I just heard people in these frequencies are not gatekeepers. They love to develop newcomers. And they wish to develop you because they see your challenges and how well you're handling your challenges. This could even be spirits as well. Okay? And they're going to equip you with Page of Swords, the knowledge that you need. Followed by the King of Wands. Stop right there. Stop right there. That's it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So let's tap into these healer messages after I've delivered that beautiful message. And let's see how this comes together. I'm so excited to see how this comes together, Spirit. Again, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. The Rescuer. Ooh, killer empathy is real. Did I not say it was about empaths at the beginning? For those of y'all who've been here the whole time. Killer empathy is real. Most women never identify it, let alone unravel its suffocating grasp on their lives. While empathy is a superpower, it is a double-edged sword. It enables you to be considerate of and cooperative with others, but on the other side of empathy is a rescuer who, in her compassion, is determined to save those she loves and which she cares about most. This will lead her to sacrifice her time, energy, and other resources in the name of fixing, saving, solving, helping, and otherwise rescuing those people and situations she feels have great need. This side of empathy cuts deeply into her life force, often resulting in the hemorrhage of her time, vitality, and creativity. A woman in total control of herself, however, knows that her empathy must have boundaries. She helps those who helps themselves. Jumping into jumping in to assist rather than save or fix. She trusts that others have their own guides and their own soul's code to assist their journey. Okay, baby, can we please go back to this King of Swords when I told you that there's a spiritual protection over you, over people that they know nothing about. Like he's sitting there with that sword, but look at the sword in spirit. I love it. People got spirit guides. They don't need you to be saving nobody. Okay, because what if their spirit guides need them to go through something so that they can grow in spirit, but you're messing it up because you keep saving and rescuing these people. We not meant to rescue or save nobody. We can assist. Like I'm assisting. Okay, thank you, God. Let's go on. She trusts that others have their own guides and their own soul's code to assist their journey, just as she does. She's willing to resist the impulse to caretake or rescue, allowing others the opportunity to grow, expand, and develop their own agency. Now is the time to resist the urge to manage others' experience and keep your precious empathic energy in balance. Okay? Yes, it's about you now. It's no longer about running around saving everybody else. Nah. It's about you, what you want in your elevation. Priestess of priorities. You're being asked to see with new eyes. Oh, did I not tell y'all that? Was this not what the... You're being asked to see with new eyes. As you view your life situation right now, the temptation will be to address all the needs and concerns that feel urgent. We often make the mistake of trying to solve or resolve before we consider what this moment is asking us to become. And how to bring more of our own essence into the equation. Your passions are not something to view at the end of the day as you fall asleep with no time to tend to them, or once a year on vacation. Your passions are an extension of your soul's purpose, and paying attention to them is how you create a life that feels like your own rather than someone else's vision of how you should be living. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Thank you. Confirmation. Thank you. A woman in total control of herself understands that she can't let what's urgent get in the way of what's important. Okay? Read that again. A woman in total control of herself understands that she can't let what's urgent get in the way of what's important. Every day, the world and your own circumstances will tug at your sleeve, demanding your attention and energy, insisting, this is important and this is urgent. They will pull you away from what feels most essential to your own nature. Your job is to use your inner sight to detect essence. Notice what brings you alive. Make a list of things that inspire you and then prioritize them in your days and weeks. Create a boundary between them. Protect them like you would a newborn baby or an injured animal. In order for a woman in total control of herself to thrive, she needs to spend more time with what's essential. And no one and nothing can dictate what that is except her own soul. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. I hear the round of applause from the spirit, y'all. Come on. Come on, somebody. This was a deep one, okay? Listen. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope that this really touched y'all in places that it needed to. Okay, make sure y'all hit that notification bell so you are here when I'm going live, because I do free readings on my channel on live. Okay, y'all, I will catch you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.